Hey guys, I wanted to make a video about these boots because when I was looking to buy a pair of Chelsea boots for work, I had heard a couple good things about these and looked online, and I didn't see that many videos about them. There's a couple videos, um, but I don't know. I just felt there was maybe some information missing about what it's like to own and wear them, and so I thought I'd contribute my own content, just a little bit about why I got them, how they're wearing, the quality that how I see them to be good quality or poor quality, and so you can hopefully make a decision on your own about whether or not you want to purchase this product. Right. So the reason I purchased these boots in the first place was uh, I recently started working on a tugboat. Some of my coworkers recommended. I'm totally new, so I went there with a pair of Red Wing lace-up boots, and some of my coworkers recommended that. Hey, like obviously you try to not fall overboard, but if you do fall overboard, it's advantageous if you have boots you can kick off in the water. You can easily remove so that you can swim better. So I started looking for a pair of slip-on boots. There are a lot of options for rubber boots that are very popular, um, but I don't know. I'm not really crazy about that. It seemed like they might be a little uncomfortable, but I don't own a pair, so I'm sure lots of you have them and love them. But anyway, I just kind of prefer leather boots. So I was looking for a leather boot that would, you know, have a good reputation and look halfway decent, and that I could get that was affordable, not super expensive. So I started looking around, and Danner, I know, has been around a long time and has a pretty good reputation. So I checked these out. I got them from Amazon for $240. I think at the time it only had the wide size available. I wear a size 12. I will say that the size 12 is maybe a little large. I've been wearing them with pretty thick socks, and it's right on the edge of what's feasible. So I would suggest maybe ordering a half size down. If you normally wear a 12 in shoes, maybe try an 11.5. But anyway, yeah. So I got these. I needed a pair of slip-on boots, and so I checked these out, and I noticed that they were sold out in a lot of places, which is kind of a good sign, I guess. So anyway, finally managed to track down a pair on Amazon, and I've been wearing them for the last about a week. So a pretty short sample size, not very long, but I can tell you that in the last week, I've been wearing them pretty much every day for 10 hours a day. So here's what I found about them. They're honestly really comfortable. I'll say that first of all. Um, I know, like when you get a lot of different kind of boots have a break-in period, but I just put these on and barely a day, if that, and they were wearing very comfortably. Um, they're getting some crease lines in them from where I put a coat of like shoe oil on them, boot oil on them, to kind of add to the waterproofing capability, and that made them considerably darker in the beginning, but it's kind of worn attractively. I sort of like a leather patina, and it's developing a nice patina. Um, we had really heavy rain here recently, and so I went outside and traipsed around in the rain, and I found that in general, just splashing around, no water was coming through. Um, I walked around for probably half an hour, and in wet, soggy ground, and my feet stayed dry. Because they're a Chelsea boot, they have like a fabric panel on the side, which I'll show in some pictures here. You can see online in other pictures, but um, so I walked around in general on the soggy ground, and then it wasn't until I stepped in some pretty deep water. I wanted to kind of push it and see when they would basically fail, and it wasn't until I was in several inches of water, taking several steps, that I started to feel water come in. So just through the general the weld, it's a Goodyear weld, I guess, or something, where the sole meets the leather body of the shoe. Water was definitely not making it through. They were they were holding up to what I needed them to be, which is a boot that doesn't let stray water through. I mean, obviously it's pretty understandable that if you submerge them, water's going to come in, but as far as just like splashes, for working on a boat, there's a lot of splashing. And so I think that for that purpose they are well suited. The weight of these boots is really not that bad. I would say they're equal to, or maybe even less than, the Red Wings that I have, and these have a steel toe in them. So when you're wearing boots for long periods of time, you can get a little bit of fatigue, uh, because of picking up heavier weight every single time you take a step, and these really aren't that bad. Certainly not as bad as some of my coworkers have the boots that come up to halfway to your knee. I don't know what you might call those, swamp boots or something. And so I think it would be easier on your wear and tear on your body, um, than something like that. Would I recommend them? Yes, I would recommend them. I would say 9 out of 10, minus one, just because of the fact that to me they run a little large, I think. Um, I generally wear a 12 in a lot of different shoes, and with heavy like wool socks, winter socks, these fit very well. But when you wear like regular socks, you can move your foot a little bit inside in the 12. So yeah, I would maybe subtract one point for that. But other than that, I would definitely recommend these. I know there's a lot of good options on the market, but these are really nice. I like the fact that they're made in the USA. It's kind of hard to find something made here anymore, and so I like that about them. And they have a little American flag on them, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I guess that's the closing remark, is that I would definitely recommend these boots. I think that the price is reasonable. They're very good quality, and they're made in USA, and they're comfortable, and I would predict that they're going to last me a long while. So if they fail unexpectedly, I'll update and let you know. But for now, that's what I have to say about it. I'll put a slideshow of pictures so you can see some details. But one last thing I wanted to say is that I'm not sponsored in any way by Danner. This is purely, I bought these with my own money, and this is 100% my take on these boots, not sponsored or influenced in any way. So it's you can trust it's an honest review. Thanks for watching.